graphics right. Well, hello there and welcome to another episode of glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb into your TV. This morning we're changing rooms again. I think it's the sort of the final stage of the grand foyer renovation. As you can see, we've got pictures of personalities on the wall, including our own online editor, Ed, there. You may have noticed in that little panning shot, not so many pictures of one of the more important personalities I would have thought on station. Yeah, me, glennzb. Where is my picture on the wall? There's no. So don't worry, we're going to fix that right now. It's obviously just like some kind of administrative error. So we'll just. Oh, here's one of Danny. We don't need that.
Well done, boys.
There we go.
Glenn, can I do a quick 3
Yeah, there we
minutes?
go. Yep. You go for your life there.
3 minutes?
Yeah. A bit busy here in the foyer. That was quite good, eh?
They won't need me back.
All right.
Okay.
So we've fixed that. That's all good. Yeah, come on through. Come on through. It's a foyer. I mean, you know, you can't just take over a foyer and expect people to not use it. Second topic today. I didn't order that. Don't you hate it when you get things that you didn't ask for? And I'm thinking of Whanganui. They get a beast. They did not ask for that. We've got just this week. We've got a whole New Zealand Herald, which it's compact. Did we ask for that? With people going around going, "Oh, this paper is so huge. If only it was smaller." I don't think they were. They just gave it to us, didn't they? And now, on top of all that, we've got Piri Weepu named to start for the All Blacks tomorrow. We didn't ask for that. And the whole reason behind it apparently is that Aaron Smith did not turn up to a recovery session. Well, maybe he just recovers really quickly. He's a small guy. It probably doesn't take as long for him to recover as much as other people. But anyway, there's nothing we can do about it. Perry's going to be staying tomorrow. I like Aaron Smith better. He passes the ball nice and fast, and that kind of is the halfback's job. Perry, on the other hand, he does that whole... it's this really, you know, there's that whole Piri Weepu, you know, keep calm, carry on. Well, keep calm, my ass, because that's all he ever does. He sits at the back of the ruck and stays calm while he's deciding what to do. And I want him to pass the ball. So maybe he's just got so many options, he just doesn't know what to do next. So Piri, if you're watching, here's a list of options for you. There's basically 4 things that you can do. You can pass right, you can pass left, you can kick, or you can run. And I'm thinking, like, rugby's actually not that complicated a game. I reckon that even if you just did those 4 things in rotation, like you just then repeat those 4 things, just do them in order, I reckon it would take at least the whole game before South Africa cottoned on to what you were doing. So let's just get the sticky tape out again. And we'll just pop that on there, like that. That way you won't forget, and you can just, as soon as you look down at the ball, you can go, right, it's time to pass right. And you do that, and next time pass left, then kick, then run. Thank you, welcome. One of my biggest fans. Oh, and also, Perry, while you're at it, pump the ball up, it's a bit flat. All right, drop my topics. Don't want to drop the key to happiness, do we? Disturbingly, I got to the coffee machine today. It was working, but it was out of milk and running a little low on chocolate. So what happens is you get the key and you open up the coffee machine and you put that stuff in there. Unfortunately, that there is a picture of a key broken off in the lock of the coffee machine. So I'm thinking, oh my God, the clock's ticking. It's only a matter of time before it runs out of chocolate, runs out of milk, and heaven forbid, runs out of coffee. So what I did there, I'm sort of known around this place as kind of like the MacGyver of radio in many ways. And I grabbed myself one of these and got into that machine. Yeah, baby, that's how I roll. And I know you think that seems like a simple and yet elegant solution, but what you need to understand is that the cutlery drawer in our kitchen doesn't have a handle. So you've got a coffee machine that you can't get into because the broken key. You've got a cutlery drawer that's also quite tricky to get into, no handle. But I got there in the end and the coffee got through very popular with everybody else. Now, final topic. It's all falling on the floor. This is what happens when you go on location. You just got to roll with it. Feedback Friday. You already knew that was the final topic. Got my Facebook feedback here. 4 new likes. That's great. Down talking about this, down total reach. I'm not really so worried about that. The disturbing thing with the Facebook statistics is that we celebrated my 100th like this week, and I knew this was going to happen because it's that round number, that 100th like. Somebody unliked, and now we're back down to 99, and now everybody notices. This actually happens all the time, right? But when you're on 96 and you go down to 95, nobody really notices. But when everybody goes, woo, 100 likes, and then the next day they go on and go, oh, 99 likes. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Rachel commented on my blog during the week where I was complaining about having to look after my family at home without the domestic manager. She's gone away to a conference. So yeah, she liked that. I don't like that. It's not to my liking having to deal with the family at home. Now we've got dueling commenters here on Facebook as well, because here's a posting of a episode of glennzb TV, and it says something about I'm tearing up, literally, little clever head there on glennzb TV. And we've got Brian Lomas, who we mentioned at this time last week, who's always with the positive feedback, and he's kept it coming. He's saying, tear your hair out as well, question mark. And then Raju Reddy, who I think is rivaling Brian Lomas as our most regular contributor to our Facebook pages, has said underneath that, you're a complete and utter tool, an idiot, like your Uncle Mike. Now, that's quite a clever, sort of intelligent kind of a comment to make, except for the fact, well, there's 2 things wrong with that. Mike's not my uncle, so I don't know where you got that idea. But the other annoying thing about it is he spelled idiot wrong. He's got the I and the O around the wrong way there. So that's a bit disappointing. So I researched. Oh, here's the picture of Brian Lomas that we showed you last week, of course. I researched Raju. I went to some extensive research on Raju by literally clicking on his name on the Facebook page, which anybody can do, of course. That's him there. I presume it's this guy because he's the guy who looks like this guy in the little picture, and that's him pumping iron. So I'm thinking if anybody knows an idiot, a misspelled idiot, it's probably Raju. Thanks for your positive feedback, Raju, and keep it coming. That has been glennzb TV for the week. Thank you for having glennzb in your tally.